Residents continue to wade through the waters of the flood-stricken KwaZulu-Natal and Durban. Families and communities torn apart. They're still looking for their missing relatives, but with each passing day, the faint hope of finding them alive dwindles further. What started as a rescue mission has now turned to recovery. The search is now for bodies.
We are here looking for our neighbor who was swept away by the river. We are sure that she was swept by the river because we have found her son's body, but we haven't found her.
Things are really bad because the son is in the morgue, and we are confused about what to do with his remains while we haven't found his mother.
The scale of this is unprecedented. The floods triggered mudslides, leaving a trail of death and destruction. And as families continue to search for their loved ones, they know they also face the daunting challenge of where and how to start rebuilding their lives. Around 12,000 homes have been destroyed, with 4,000 of them badly damaged. That has left over 40,000 people homeless across the 10 affected districts. Some have taken shelter with relatives, but most have found refuge in the 24 centers that have been set up. The trauma of losing so much so quickly has taken its toll on their mental health.
As a responder, it's also not easy to see someone lose so much, lose everything. In their eyes, you see there's a lot of hurt, there's confusion. I mean, they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. When you've lost everything, it's almost like a blanket gets put over you.
The government has allocated $67 million to help those hit by the disaster, and the army is helping with relief efforts. But schools have also been badly damaged. They had just opened for a new term when the floods hit, and over 600 of them were destroyed, with those still standing being used as shelters. Well over 250,000 students have been affected. The flood waters have subsided for now, but more rains are predicted later in the week. The fear now is the risk of waterborne diseases, and if the rains do come, these communities know they must remain on high alert.